adrenaline zone. This is the 40th installment of Breakout. We've come so far in 6 years, and we're sold out tonight, standing room only. Welcome to APW Breakout 40 live in the adrenaline zone. In the ring now is General Manager of APW Breakout, Jem Stone.
Adrenaline Pro Wrestling would like to begin by acknowledging the traditional owners and custodians of the lands on which we gather this evening. We want to say thank you to all Aboriginals and Torres Strait Islanders people with us. We pay our respects to elders past, present and emerging. Sovereignty was never ceded, this always was and always will be Aboriginal lands. Good evening everybody, my name is Jem Stone and welcome to the Adrenaline Zone! Thank you so much for joining us on this chilly Friday evening. It's nice and warm now that you're all in here. It's Breakout 40! Breakout! Insane! Now, just a reminder, if you are posting on social media, the hashtag is APW Breakout XL. Don't forget it. With that, we have a massive show for you this evening. That includes the likes of a Seaford street fight where we see James Marshall take on Nichols. And it wouldn't be a breakout with a breakout championship match when Blake Curtis defends the APW Breakout Heavyweight Championship against the juggernaut Jay Hunter. But before that, this first match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Michael Thompson back with you here at APW Breakout, and it's a different commentary team that I'm dealing with today, but it is so good to be with you two gentlemen.
Michael, I can't even hear your voice because the crowd has gone absolutely mental. Breakout 40, Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. We're kicking it off with B Square, baby.
We are indeed, and she mentioned Jovan Cleave for the first time I've spoken. I get to work with you. These two men in particular, you must have taken a liking to what they've been able to do so far.
Well, Mr. Thompson, I still haven't forgiven them for what they did to John Stop Action all those months ago. I'll concede they are one of the hottest tag teams in APW right now, and they are certainly no favourite of mine. One of the hottest. These guys are by far tag team, singles, any division that you choose, the most popular act here in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling, and the fans are telling you all about it.
Big night ahead for B Squared and APW Originals.
and their opponents.
Against a team that love coming to Adrenaline Pro Wrestling, but are not APW Originals in their own right, but they still like to call this Cuda Country.
Michael, Leo, they say this is Seaford, Victoria. We all know what country it is. Now here we go. Now talking about hottest tag teams in APW, here comes a team that I am really a fan of. And right down the steps now, it's the Cudas, of course.
APW New Beginnings 3, where the Cougars came up ultimately short against Standardized Paradise at New Beginnings 3, and unfortunately for them, they didn't have JP Bamford with them that night. Frankie Fly, Robbie Parker, and of course, the honorary Cougar in Will Walker came up ultimately short against the tag team champions in Josh Redfield, Jackson Shepherd, and the APW Legacy Openweight champion in 211.
You know, you got to give the devil their due. They didn't win the match, however, it wasn't a normal tag team contest. If they had a proper 2-on-2 match against Josh Redfield and Jackson Shepherd, things may have gone the other way. But, you know, that's in the past. We're in the now right now. B Squared against the Cougars. It's Breakout XL, Breakout 40. This is going to be a crazy match, Michael.
Absolutely, it is. you can use the hashtag APW Breakout XL during the course of the evening. First time I've seen JP Bamford back inside the adrenaline zone in quite some time. Robbie Parker, very familiar with these walls.
Now, Leo, these guys aren't exactly strangers to each other, right? Like, they have wrestled so many times now, they must know each other inside and out.
Well, when you're dealing with APW originals like B Squared and the Cooters, of course, I mean, they show up here just about as much as anywhere else. Of course, they've crossed paths several times before. But I think the Cooters are going to take this one. They've learned their lessons from new beginnings. Don't bring on honorary members.
Big man JP Bamford taking PJ Red to the corner there. Big slap, disrespect shown immediately.
Absolutely.
JP Bamford celebrating a little bit prematurely, if you ask me.
Absolutely, and the one thing we mentioned too is that they've put in the rear view of Matt Graves, of course, and John Stop Action. They put them in the rear view after that big victory in the Taylor's match at the beginning, Street B Squared. Their eyes are now set on the APW tag team titles, and DJ, the one thing in particular that has told me the most as well is this tag division right now in APW is stacked to the brim.
It's absolutely chockers. We have tag teams up to the brim now. Everybody wants a shot at Standardized Paradox. Everybody thinks that they're the #1 tag team in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. As we saw there, JP Bamford, big tackle to PJ Red.
They're using that size advantage to full effect right there.
Absolutely, Bamford runs the ropes. Good leapfrog upwards here by PJ Red into a nice hip toss to get momentum back on the side of B Squared in the early going to this one. And B Squared, the fan favourites here in APW. Quick and nimble, right in the corner is PJ Red as he takes JP Bamford down here with a nice lariat. The lariat cleans him up. Quick
Massive
cover.
clothesline covers.
Nothing there.
It takes more than that to take Banfield down.
Absolutely.
JP Bamford looking a bit worse for wear here as Red looks to tag in his partner LDZ here. We have some just classic tag team strategy going on here.
LDZ in the corner, good splash. And B Squared going full advantage in this early going. Really showing up Rory Parker and JP Bamford into a coat breaker. Running bulldog by PJ Red.
Covers.
B Squared. Full advantage at the moment. Still can't put JP Bamford away in the early goings here, DJ.
Ref Nate Dogg says, hold up.
Ref who, sorry?
I can't remember his name, I'm sorry.
It's referee Clinton for you, Mr. Sprite.
Very formal tonight, Von Cleef.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a classy guy, so I like to keep things on the up and up.
Speaking of class, here's a guy that I don't think has ever passed any of his. Robbie Parker in the ring right now.
Doesn't need to pass a class to do some real damage in the wrestling ring. This guy knows what he is all about and his power.
He's pretty quick as well on his feet for a big boy. He's Rory Parker, and we'll see it in full effect shortly, but LDZ in full effect here himself. Bicycle kick into the corner.
Deezy with those educated legs there, tags into Red. B Squared firmly in control in this contest here.
They do indeed.
Taking Parker out of the corner, center of the ring. He's got him hooked, maybe looking for a suplex. Bamford's looking to get in.
Oh, jeez.
Parker went for the eyes. Come on now.
That is smart tag team wrestling. You were talking about education and strategy, and Bamford knows exactly what his teammate needs in that moment.
And this is the Cooters' MO. They love to play dirty. We know that they're in cahoots, guys, with CGS, which I don't appreciate at all in the slightest.
And Parker just abusing Deezy on the apron there. A few middle finger salutes there as he puts the boots to PJ Red at center of the ring. PJ Red is on the wrong side of town right now.
He is indeed, and fortunately he's on Cooter's side as Bamford gets tagged back in by Robbie Parker.
Well, it's hard not to be on the Cooter side when Cooter country is everywhere they go.
Just a great tag team offense there from the Cooters. Quick cover here from JP Bamford and no good.
I gotta give Robbie Parker some credit here. He's been very fast, very strong. JP Bamford as well. Obviously he has the height advantage over all three men that are in the ring right now. What do B Squared have to do to put the Cooters away in this match?
For me in particular, what they need to do is to try and limit what JP Bamford can do, because Bamford's a quick boy alongside Robbie Parker. If you can limit the speed from the Cooters and try and keep him down and try and give it to a ground level, you're going to get this victory over the Cooters.
As far as I've heard, JP Bamford was trained in professional wrestling by a boxing kangaroo. And you can see by his style that he's used to taking down big animals like PJ Red.
Super
Oh my God! Did you see that? He pancaked him!
Round sense on it from Robbie Parker. Quick cover here potentially. Roy Parker with the middle finger salute to LDZ.
Oh, knocks Deezy off the apron. Bit uncalled for, but
It's smart tag team wrestling again. They're not going to win fans in the crowd with all these middle fingers, but they are not interested in that. They are about wins and losses.
the Cooters firmly in control here.
Oh, joint manipulation here potentially. Nice, going straight for the
God.
fingers and body to fingers of PJ Red by Robbie Parker.
Now, I don't want to be that guy, but I don't know where those fingers have been.
I don't want to know where those teeth have been.
That's also a fair point. Rabies shots all around after this match.
Absolutely, I think the rabies shots will be going straight, in particular to where PJ Red's fingers are right now. It's Parker again, continues to use the teeth.
Look, it's smart wrestling. He has until the 5 count to break it. Until the ref tells you to stop, you keep on going.
Leo, you keep saying that it's smart wrestling. I don't know how biting and poking people in the eyes is considered wrestling to you.
Gotta force the ref to make a call.
Mate, I'm about to call someone to get rid of you in a minute. What is this?
Parker, now Bamford down. PJ Red starting to feel it here, going straight. Punches here by PJ Red.
Fire it up!
He's ready to go, but Bamford drinks him down at the last second.
And just like Cooter Country being everywhere, the Cooters are also everywhere.
And firmly back in control now.
Oh, gee, straight to the back of PJ Reds.
Covers. This could be it. PJ's not moving.
Got the kick out the last second.
Very, very nonchalant kick out there. PJ Red looks like he's completely out of energy here. He needs to make a tag. ASAP Rocky.
Snapmare there. Straight down to a surfboard stretch by JP Bamford. This is the opening contest here at APW Breakout 40. Big night ahead too. Massive tag match later on in night 2. Broderick Valentine, Zane Zodiac to take on CGS. We've got the Super Street Fight between James Marshall and Nova Nichols. And of course the APW Heavyweight Breakout Championship match between Blake Curtis and Jay Hunter.
I cannot wait, Michael. It's going to be a crazy night tonight. Breakout 40 as we get a cover here. 2.
Well, you guys were living in the future. Bamford was living in the moment there. A big back suplex. I thought he had the match won right there.
You thought, but he didn't. You don't understand the resiliency of these B-squared boys. I've seen them take a beating for over 20, 30 minutes and still come back. These boys are strong. These boys have heart.
Well, LDZ's down now, so Bamford and Parker have the advantage in their favour right now. PJ Red needs to duck. He does! Oh! And Parker and Bamford meet each other in the middle, and PJ Red comes off second best.
Miscommunication by the Cooters. PJ! Massive lion salt! Who's he covering? Who's legal?
I don't know who the legal man is of the Cooters.
I don't think PJ Red knows either. He's reaching for us.
The broadcast team, and fortunately we're not the legal man in this match, and LDZ's back up.
Easy on the apron. Reach out, young men. Reach out and get the tag. This is your moment, Daisy.
PJ Red crawling to the corner to try and get to LDZ. Can he get there at the last second? He can.
Tags. Daisy is in.
Undeniable LDZ in the ring, and he's taking a beating. He's taking a beating to the Cooters right now. Quick look.
Oh! Big back suplex. Daisy, a house on fire here with a super kick. Meets its mark on Robbie Parker's chin.
Bamford down, Parker down, DZ up. And the advantage now going the way of B squared. DZ looks to the sky and looks to the ground.
Where did Robbie Parker go?
He's disappeared into thin air like he's
Sorry, I messed that up. It was supposed to be where did LDZ go. I apologise to those watching on YouTube.
That's all good. LDZ hits him with the knuckle shuffle. And now B squared are going to show why they are the hottest tag team in Victorian wrestling right now.
Wrist control.
Nice trigger there. Straight down. And B squared taking full advantage as Bamford returns back to the ring.
Oh my God! Hangs himself on the corner there. Referee has to help Bamford there. What a position to be in.
Wait for it, boys. Parker's about to feel this in stereo here between PJ Red and LDZ.
Oh!
Parker down. Straight to the cover here for LDZ. This could be it. And it is. Big win for B Squared. What a win, DJ, for these boys. And what a way to start Breakout 40.
This is what we're talking about. Adrenaline Pro Wrestling Breakout 40. B Squared getting the win. Robbie Parker taking it from both ends. What a match.
Well, Cliff, your thoughts?
I have to admit it was a fantastic match. Look, not the result I wanted, and I will be filing a complaint with the authorities. It was a clear 2-on-1. Anyone can win in a 2-on-1, but still an amazing match.
What do you mean file a complaint?
I'm under protest. B Squared had an unfair 2-on-1 there against the Cooters.
Leo, you need to introduce me to your guy because you are clearly on the good stuff.
A lot of wackiness to start APW Breakout 40. B Squared open up proceedings in a sold-out adrenaline zone. We are standing room only. And to think, this is the first of many matches to come. As you mentioned, coming up very, very shortly, boys. I'm looking forward to this one. Caballero Morte. He's undefeated so far in the first 6 months in singles action. He takes on a man known as the Brick Shithouse and Jordan Samson, who'd be fuming after his loss to Valentine at APW New Beginnings 3.
Look, I've never seen Caballero and Morte wrestle before, but I'll tell you right now, it doesn't matter who you are, big, small, fat, skinny. If you get in the ring with Jordan Samson, you are going to have a bad time.
And of course, the Crow brothers, they're in tag team action later on. Emilio the Paw Patrol, the Crows playing alongside Adam Crow against Metro Blaze One Click.
Well, I've got to think the Crow Bros are going to take this. Look, Emilio is inexperienced, but Adam Crow has been wrestling for how long now? He could do it on his own if he wanted, and it's good that he's got his little brother here to help him.
Let's not count out Retro Blaze here. Amazing tag team. Lovely gemstone in the
Stop it,
ring.
you're way too nice to me. No, you stop it. No, you stop. You hang up first.
She's trying to raise up the crowd.
So just quickly, we would like to give a huge shout out to MXW for hiring their ring to us this evening. Huge round of applause to MXW. Thank you guys so much. If you're not aware, tomorrow night, Sunbury Memorial Hall, MXW will have a live show there, so get on it. Get your tickets. It's going to be a good night. With that, who wants some more wrestling?
That's what we came here for.
This next match is a singles match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Very, very well, and I got the speeches.
Introducing first, weighing in at 17 Atlas stones from parts unknown. He is the Knight of Death,
The Night of Death, Caballero Morte. I got to speak to him before Breakout 40, and he has been scouting Jordan Samson for the past few matches, and very, very excited. As I mentioned, boys, he's been undefeated so far in his first 6 and a bit months in APW.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has picked the absolute worst fight possible for him. I do not envy this man right now.
And his opponent.
He's taking on a formidable opponent, probably his toughest opponent to date, in my personal opinion. A man who came ultimately short in that Falls Count Anywhere match at APW New Beginnings 3. Pissed off is probably an understatement for the Brick Shithouse, but Jordan Samson, he's the kind of person that will take opponents like Caballero Morte very, very lightly. Caballero Morte says to Jordan Samson, you don't need to take me lightly because I'm in your league right now.
Yeah, look, I saw that interview that you had with him, Mr. Thompson, and look, he's done his homework, so he says, Caballero Morte, but it's Jordan Samson. Can you really study for the power?
I don't think that there's any sort of university course or any sort of school that can teach you just how to deal with the worldwide deathmatch legend that is the Brick Shithouse Jordan Samson.
the furthest ever Madoff champion in Deathmatch Down Under. He reigns as Breakout Champion here in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling for 364 days, missing shy of that 1 year mark. He's done it all. He's also traveled the world and wrestled some of the best deathmatch wrestlers over in the United States. So he is a well-traveled individual, is the Brick Shithouse Jordan Samson.
Well, here's the thing. Everybody knows that he's a freaking demon in death matches. What is he going to do in a straight wrestling match against this masked fellow right here? Morte.
I mean, I've got to feel like what's going to end up happening here is that Project Valentine defeated him at New Beginnings, and Caballero Morte is about to pay the price for that.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah,
I do not envy this dude.
Someone's got to pay, and it's going to be the man in front of Samson right now.
And Samson again just playing his arrogant cards as he generally does with rookies kind of like Caballero Morte, who again is undefeated in singles action so far in his APW career.
But let's also point out, Jordan Samson, I mean, we've said all these great things about him. Caballero Morte now has a height advantage over Samson. It's not something that Samson is used to. He has not wrestled many matches against guys bigger or taller than him. Let's see how he goes here with something a little bit out of his comfort zone.
Oh, a good kick there from Samson.
And that's just Samson's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and MMA background too. He's a black belt in both Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and mixed martial arts as Jordan Samson. Also a former kickboxer in his own right, won numerous championships in kickboxing, Jordan Samson. So he's a well-versed individual when it comes to the art of pro wrestling and of course mixed martial arts.
He's playing with Caballero Morte here just a little bit, maybe making him wait for the punishment that he's about to receive.
Well, it's clearly a feeling out process here. Both men have never wrestled before. They don't know what they're going to pull out. They need to see where their strengths and weaknesses lie, and this is where we get these lockups in the beginning of matches here.
And look at Morte straight away. Straight lock up with Samson, straight to the corner, and you're right, DJ. That's probably the first time I've seen Samson in a situation where he's been pulled to a turnbuckle situation because he's been out-muscled by someone stronger and a bit taller in Caballero Morte.
Now, I'm going to say something very controversial here. I look at this guy's height and I look at this guy's build. Are we sure this guy isn't Jason Crash?
No.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
For the folks on YouTube, you do the research for me. I don't trust this guy.
I've been here for 6 years. I know what Jason Crash looks like, and unfortunately, as talented as Jason Crash is, he's no Caballero Morte.
Well, he may not be Crash, but he's showing his wrestling fundamentals here, or he was until Jordan Samson reversed him into that front face lock.
Yeah, Samson taking control, using that wealth of experience that he's got over Caballero Morte right now.
Quick headlock there again. So Samson's going to use his standing game here.
So far, we've seen some really good, clean, straight wrestling. I mean, this is the weirdest Jordan Samson match that I've ever seen.
Yeah, take down Morte there.
You're right there, Mr. Sprite. We were expecting something a bit more aggressive out of Samson, but is he maybe just here to have a wrestling match and maybe get some momentum back?
Well, I think it may be the case that Samson is a bit mentally phased. Takes a big clothesline there.
Certainly mentally phased now after that clothesline. Goodness me.
He lost the match against Valentine last month, and now he's shook. He's shook, right? He doesn't want to go in and start a fight. He wants to really take his time and feel it out because he cannot have 2 losses in a row.
I don't think he was expecting that from Caballero Morte's on the outset too. You saw how quickly he retreated to the outside.
Well, how often does someone come at someone like the Brick Shithouse Jordan Samson and actually take them head on?
It's probably the first time I've seen Samson be knocked down like that in a very long time, from being brutally honest. And I've watched this man grow and mature as a pro wrestler, as a professional over the journey.
The eyes tell the story here, and Samson's mood has changed completely. There we go. The first bombs are being dropped right now.
Oh, the night of death with his own receipts.
Caballero not moving.
I don't think the chops are affecting Caballero Morte. The strikes are affecting Samson more than they are Morte. So Morte, I feel, has got the upper hand in this one, boys.
I mean, has Samson really, he must still be hurt from the match last month.
As we've had a bit of a blackout here.
Lights are out.
I thought Gemstone had paid the electricity bill before we decide to go back into this match, so...
Well, this match is heating up so much that it's killed our lights here. Everybody's got their phones out. Everybody wave your phones. Oh, here we go.
The lights are back on inside the adrenaline zone.
No, the crowd does not pop for anything more than production that works.
Thank you, Gemstone, for paying the electricity bill. Samson just takes Morte down.
Glad the lights came back on so we could see that one.
Barefooted kick to the back of the head there. This is not MMA. He's going to be striking the back of this man's head over and over until he passes out.
It's almost like a ground for pound that Samson loves to do the most. Using the ropes to his advantage, just scraping the top head of Caballero Morte on that top rope.
Bit of old school villainry there.
Using every part of the ring to his advantage.
And Morte is he's standing back up after each strike.
I mean, I'll give him that. It takes a lot to keep standing after these strikes from Jordan Samson.
Do indeed need this.
So let's talk about... So Samson lost last month against Roderick Valentine in the death match in the main event of New Beginnings 3. Where does he go from here?
For him now, I think it's about, as you mentioned earlier in the match, to try and get the momentum back, heading into to try and get himself back in that championship picture, because as Samson knows, he still thinks he's an uncrowned champion in APW. It's a nice DDT there. Jordan Samson and Caballero Morte. It's going to take more to keep Morte's down than what that was there from Samson.
Well, Samson would be hoping form is temporary, class is permanent. And he'd be hoping he's a class above the rookie Caballero Morte
There's a guy in the ring right now covered in scars wearing no shoes, and you're talking about class. Please explain.
It's a high-class wrestler.
Morte with a nice splash in the corner to Samson.
A high weight class, maybe.
Knees in the turnbuckle.
I popped Michael.
There you go. That's a show of the class of wrestler that Jordan Samson is. Getting out of the way and letting Morte do damage to himself on the turnbuckle.
Suplex there from Samson.
Caballero Morte is he was looking strong in the beginning here. Jordan Samson finding his groove.
Yeah, when Samson gets rolling, it is hard to stop him.
And now Samson's a little bit more serious. Chops in the corner here by the brick shithouse.
They look quite serious to me, I'm not going to lie.
Samson going straight in. Nice lariat into the corner. And this is the quick and nimble and the speed of Jordan Samson.
And this is the part of his game that you don't ever expect. You walk into the ring with him, you think you're going to be just be trading bombs over and over. But he's got the agility to go with it.
Massive T-bone suplex, and yes, Samson is deceptively quick for his size.
Took the referee with him too.
Only one, says the referee, Fabio.
I think he may have been a bit shaken up by the impact of that suplex. Couldn't quite get in position to count.
Let's have a look at the replay of that T-bone suplex that grounded almost every single person inside that ring. Straight away.
The mood you can see on Samson's face right now, I'm not sure if the cameras are catching it. Samson's mood has done a complete 180.
And again, the lights are out too. I thought Jim had paid the electricity bill.
You know what? I mean, infrastructure's not great here in Seaford. I mean, I don't know how much blame.
Oh, here we go. Oh, butterfly suplex there by Caballero Morte.
Big move, and we got to see it in the special phone lights as we're back again.
German.
Samson with a German of his own.
Morte's back up. Samson doesn't know what's coming.
Massive lariat!
Straight down, both men center of the ring.
I think I'm going to ask Samson later on what hurt more, going through the table or that lariat right then, because they both looked bad.
Both men are down. Both men are spent. Who will be the first to get to their feet and take the advantage from here in this match? It's been fairly even so far, Michael and Leo.
Absolutely, it has. Both men not giving an inch, going the extra mile, as we like to say in the American football terminology, boys.
Mate, this is Australia. I don't know what you're talking about.
The draft was on today, which was pretty good.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Shoulder down there, shoulder tackle I should say there by Caballero Morte, straight up here for an atomic drop.
Manhattan drop, nothing pretty. Big boot, knocks Samson to the mat. This is where Caballero Morte needs to capitalise.
Absolutely, you don't want to let someone like Jordan Samson get back to his feet and get going again, but it looks like Morte might have been a little slow.
Oh, here we go. Nice belly to belly there from APW and Morte. And again, it's grounded the brick shed house to a point where Samson's rolled out again.
Wisely getting out of the ring, can't be pinned on the
What's he
ground.
going? What is he doing?
Oh, Samson, come on.
Now, come on.
Oh! Samson hits APW and Morte with a steel chair to the skull.
Come on, this was unnecessary.
Your winner as the result of a disqualification, Caballero Muerte!
And this is just Samson being selfish.
Come on!
Again. Samson, you gotta stop doing stuff like this.
Well, this is the Samson we thought and feared we might see. Just the pent-up rage and frustration after losing to Broderick Valentine at New Beginnings 3, and now taking out his frustrations on the night of death.
Oh no. Oh my God, spiked him on his head.
This man is unhinged. This man has lost the plot. He had the match.
Hey.
Oh my God! Referee Fabio. Samson, you don't need to do this, man.
He's putting his hands on my officials.
This is not necessary. Come on.
Oh no, Samson.
Samson
Get
died.
someone out here.
He's clearly got the match from New Beginnings on his mind, because for those of you who were there, you'll remember this move.
Samson, don't do this. Don't do this, man.
This is how Valentine beat Jordan Samson to retain the belt. Oh my God. Concerto to the skull of APW and Morte, and the sickening,
Get this guy some help.
sickening thud of that chair off the skull. And Samson is showing how classless he is again. He's nothing more than a coward.
The night of death, paying the consequences for Samson's loss at New Beginnings.
I have a lot of respect for Jordan Samson as a competitor,
I don't.
but after seeing that, bruh, I want nothing to do with this guy. He can go back to the backyards, go back to the wrestling on the mats in glass and everything. We don't need guys like this here in
Wait. APW and Morte got up. APW and Morte got up in the concerto. That is something you don't see.
You're right about that, Mr. Thompson. I would have bet the house, this factory, everything on the night of death staying down from that concerto from Samson.
APW and Morte is walking out of the adrenaline zone on his own free will after receiving a concerto by Jordan Samson. It is uncalled for, DJ.
No.
I don't see things like that often. It's weird.
No, and thank God Morte was able to. He didn't seem that damaged from the attack. However, it could have been much worse.
How in the hell did he walk away from that?
We were just asking, Jen.
Holy crap. Caballero Muerte is superhuman, I swear. Oh, man. Alright, guys, so as you know, it is a packed house. It is very cold outside. We have some gaps to fill. If there's an empty chair, please fill it. Move in a little bit more. Get the warmth coming in. Let's get everybody in nice and warm. Get nice and close. Let's get comfortable with one another.
Massive
Come on.
audience here at Breakout.
Yeah, it's cold outside, but it is hot in the adrenaline
So,
zone.
before we start the next match, I'd like to thank another sponsor of us this evening. As you can see, we have the lovely Ben here. Him and his amazing team at Have a Nice Day Productions. We wouldn't have any of the footage we have without them, so thank you to Hand Productions.
Shout out, have a nice day.
With that, more wrestling? I said, who wants more wrestling?
I think the lights were supposed to go off that time.
Who's this? Oh, I recognize this. I recognize these two.
Oh,
Lord
no.
help us.
Weighing in at 69,669 liquid ounces from 420 Avenue, Brody Bronx, the team of Trent
eventually decide to get inside a wrestling ring instead of cowering out like he is.
I believe this is the Trendsetter's debut here in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. Former referee.
Well, let's see if he's learned from his brother Adam Crow there.
There is nothing worse than two guys coming out trying to act hard. This is just embarrassing, bro.
I can't believe these boys. I have no respect for Adam Crow, and I got less respect for Emilio Crow.
Listen, the Crow Bros, they are living their best lives. They are having fun. They are enjoying themselves, and they couldn't care less what anyone here in the audience thinks of them, and I respect that.
The Crow Bros might be debuting as a tag team here inside Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. They've been in other companies across Victoria, but I don't think they've taken on a team who they're about to face next, who have got a pretty good record as a tag team. 5-1 are their records in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. Fortunately coming up short in their last bout, in their last tag team. I do speak of these two boys here, Retro Blaze, Blaze Elliott and Luke Resner.
Resner, Elliott, this is who we all came to see. Ladies and gentlemen, Retro Blaze are in the building.
Making their way to the ring, weighing in at a combined weight of 150 kilograms from Retro City, the team of the Retro Hero Luke Resner and Jackson Elliott. They are Retro Blaze!
My favourite crew to see in tag team action is Retro Blaze. The Retro Hero Luke Resner, Jet Blaze Elliott. And I think the Crow Brothers, they're in a bit of strife right now. I don't think they haven't faced anyone quite like Retro Blaze.
Well, just a quick shout out to the trendsetter, Emilio Crow. You may notice he came out with a pink and blue bandana around his legs. And what colours are Retro Blaze following him out with?
Oh, that's true. He's made it one leg to kick that guy and one leg to kick that guy.
Yeah, he is the trendsetter for a reason.
Mate, the only trend he ever set was the trend of me falling asleep watching him wrestle.
I think that's all of us, unfortunately, DJ.
My God, whoever booked this guy needs to find another line of work.
We haven't even seen him in the APW ringlet. Let's give him a chance, eh?
I have seen him in other rings, and trust me, these Crow Brothers are the slimiest, stinkiest pieces of crap that you will ever see deface a professional wrestling ring.
I mean, I was going to say Adam Crow, a former breakout champion, held the belt for
126 days. He, quote, defaced the APW ring.
He did indeed. Most of those reigns were thanks to his brother Emilio Crow. However, Emilio couldn't help him in that 3 stages of hell match where Valo dethroned him back last year at Love and War, which was an absolute dogfight between Adam Crow and Valo for the Breakout Championship.
You know what? Since then, what has Adam Crow really done? I mean, we know he was an interim breakout champion, the breakout champion, but since then, he has really been challenged. Does Adam Crow really still have what he had when he was breakout champion? Because we see now, all he has is his little brother following him around, doing all his dirty work for him.
His brother did help Adam Crow to become breakout champion by dethroning Josh Redfield at Pandemonium last February, because Emilio Crow was set official in that match.
You see, locked up with Blaze Elliott and stuck a finger close to his eye to push him off.
As I said, he's not my referee. Emilio Crow's never been my referee. He's been a little slime bag, golden child that's just here because of his bigger brother Adam.
That's it. Nepotism higher, that's all it is.
You call nepotism, I call it supporting your family.
I call it nepotism to the highest order though, Von Cleef.
Blaze Elliott takes Crow to the ropes. Resner tags, drop toe hold. Oh, nothing fancy, elbow to the back. Followed by the leg drop.
As I said, I don't think the Crow Brothers realise what they got themselves into with this team. We know what Retro Blaze are all about. Knee straight down there by Blaze Elliott.
Adam Crow not having the best start to this match here. Retro Blaze are really acting as a well-oiled machine here against Adam Crow.
Yeah, I think we need to get Emilio Crow in here. Like, let's show Retro Blaze something different. They've never had a match with him before, I believe.
Splashes in the corner. perpetual motion is Retro Blaze right now.
And they're showing it in full effect here inside the adrenaline zone. Can Blaze finish it off here? He can't. Nice kick there by Adam Crow. I'll give the devil his shoes on that situation. Speaking of which, straight down. And Crow's now in a pissed off mood.
Did you see that? It's like someone injected the adrenaline directly into Adam Crow's veins.
And this is where Adam Crow is at his most dangerous, is when he's pissed off.
Emilio Crow's official APW debut here.
Oh, jeez.
Fantastic memory for the ages there.
So, yeah, everyone's going to remember the first time they saw Emilio Crow attack the back of Luke Resner.
The old 1980s style back break there from Emilio Crow.
Oh, God. And these guys don't cut their nails, I know for a fact.
You know from experience?
I know from experience. It wasn't a good one, I'll tell you that.
How painful is it?
Not as painful as what Luke Resner is about to take right here as Emilio Crow goes to the second rope. Oh my God.
Again.
Oh my God.
Is that all Emilio Crow can do is just rake people's backs?
These Crow brothers better hope that Resner isn't into that S&M stuff because he could be enjoying this.
Thank you, Rihanna.
Well, the Crow brothers utilising the quick tags here to keep Resner isolated.
Top rope.
Really working.
Oh God.
Really working over the back now, isolating that body part even.
The amount of DNA that must now be shoved between the fingertips and the fingernails of the Crow brothers.
Well, it's a good alibi for later. Just in case they need one.
Resner's going to feel a lot of pain in his back tomorrow morning. Resner, knocking Pony Eyes. Quick whip here by Luke Resner. And he drop kick. Takes down Adam Crow.
Close to the ropes here, close to the ropes.
Takes more than one drop kick to put Adam Crow away.
And Crow is like a pit bull. He's just attached himself to Resner, whether it's taking the offense, whether it's giving the offense, as we just saw. Covers.
A suplex there by Crow, no good though to keep Resner down for too long.
Blaze Elliott there, just trying to sneak into the ring. Adam Crow wisely pointing it out, making sure the ref is aware of the cheating going on.
As you mentioned, this is the Crow Brothers debut here inside Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. And if you're watching the boys for the first time, may God have mercy on your soul.
Double team action happening here. The ref has to get one of these men out of the ring. As Resner takes a big boot. Oh! In stereo.
Double big boot. Emilio learning from his brother there, I think.
Like big brother, like little brother. Quick cover here from Emilio. Can't keep Resner down for too long.
Emilio Crow has that same crackhead energy that his older brother has. Emilio definitely needs to slow it down here.
Emilio looks like a chihuahua.
A very large one, yes.
Yeah.
Tags into Big Bro.
He yaps a lot.
Big Bro says that's it. What are they doing here?
Hanging Luke Resner up here.
Oh God, oh God, oh God.
Emilio's lost control for a moment, getting it back.
Oh no,
Resner still hung up on the ropes.
This is dangerous.
What has they got in mind?
Oh God.
Oh, Resner got out of it here. Oh! Straight into the Crows. Emilio goes headbutt first into the Crows of Adam.
Right into Adam's dreamboats. Or one of them. Oh!
Nice
missile drop kick.
Did well there, Adam Crow. Quick cover here. Again, can't keep Resner down, but I will give the devil their dues. The way they've been able to cut the ring in half, boys, has been phenomenal from the Crows tonight.
Now, we saw B Squared win the opening contest earlier on. You've got to think that there's an argument to be made that the winner of this match may also be in contention to take on Shep and Josh Redfield for the APW Tag Team Champions, would it not?
Absolutely. As you said, it's a stacked division, and every single tag team inside APW wants those tag belts. And Sheffield know that they are Public Enemy #1 with the Valentine in front of Von Cleave.
Public Enemy #1, big bullseyes on them.
That's exactly right. And every tag team in Adrenaline Professional Wrestling knows they need to be making the most of every opportunity given to them. And the Crow Bros are trying right now to keep Resner away from Blaze Elliott and make sure that the opportunity comes to them when it does.
Speaking of which, here's an opportunity now for Luke Resner to try and tag in Blaze Elliott. He goes underneath the Crow Bros.
Tags in! Blaze Elliott's in!
Jet sets up. Diving cross body there from Jet Set Blaze Elliott. Takes Emilio down. And Adam down. Woo! And This is the high energy, high octane that Blaze Elliott possesses in his arsenal.
Who can stop this man?
Going for it here.
What's this?
Athleticism of the highest order by Blaze Elliott.
Lucha stylings by Blaze Elliott. Pins them both. Two.
Almost.
Blaze Elliott getting a little excited there, trying to pin 2 men at once.
Let's have a look at the replay again of that athleticism again from Blaze Elliott. Picture perfect from Jet Set.
Elliott's calling for something here. Emilio's rolled out. Adam Crowe's still in the ring.
As I said, boys, these guys have a 5-1 record as a tag team inside APW. They want to try and make it 6-1 this evening.
They are 5-1, but the Crow Bros currently undefeated in APW. With
one more time.
Big snake eyes.
Similar to what we saw from Adam Crowe recently to Luke Resner in the early going to this match. That's really taken out Jet Set Blaze
What's going on
Elliott.
here? Fireman's carry his own brother. Oh, God.
Almost like a DVD straight into Blaze Elliott there, DJ.
I don't know who caught the worst of that. Emilio Crowe dropped on his head.
Recover here, the Crows straight into Elliott, and Luke Resner says no, not on this occasion.
Referee's got to get control here. The Crowe brothers have been in the ring for a very long time.
Well, there's both of Retro Blaze in the ring right now. Fair's fair, I say.
Hey, come on. They've been in the ring for 10 minutes. Luke Resner comes in to break up a pin, and now you chime in?
Comes in to break up a pin and drag his partner to the corner to make a tag.
So in other words, you're going to put this in your report too?
I'm putting this in my protest.
Oh dear.
A big knee to the side of Adam Crowe's head.
That's the third time you'll hear protest from Von Cleef. Remember to keep the protest number going over the course of the evening of how many times Von Cleef says the word
This
protest.
isn't good. This isn't good.
This is where Retro Blaze do the best of it. Oh no! Oh!
And Emilio Crowe, all that experience helping his brother out, has paid off in spades right there.
Say what you will about Emilio. He was in the right place at the right time.
Oh jeez!
Very nice little drop kick there as well.
Super kick to Resner. And now the 2-on-1 advantage of the Crowe brothers. Emilio and Adam.
2-on-1. What is this referee doing here?
There you go, Retro Blaze. They wanted to create chaos, and now they are going to pay for it.
Setting him up for the same move one more time. What is this move? What are they going for? This is dangerous.
It looks vicious.
Oh jeez! Decapitate the head of Luke Resner.
That's got to be it.
The Crowe brothers lay on top of Luke Resner, and the Crowe brothers have won their first match of the tag team in
Here are
APW.
your winners, the team of Emilio and Adam Crowe, the Crowe Bros.
Retro Blaze now at 5-2 as a tag team, and I hate to say this, boys, but
5-2, but the Crowe brothers are 1-0.
they are 1-0. They're undefeated in APW.
Lord help us all.
Well, that's the first time I've seen that double team move from the Crowe brothers, but let me tell you, from the look of that, if they hit that on any tag team in APW, it's a 1-2-3.
Adam Crowe, Emilio Crowe. Let's have a look at that move again. Jeez, it looks dead. It's really the second time around.
God, she gave him a mic.
Here we go. Adam's got something to say. Hey, respect here at the APW arena. That's Adam Crowe with the microphone. You should be listening.
Yeah, keep going. Keep going on and on and on. You should be learning to put some respect under the trendsetter's name. Some respect under the best around's name. And some respect for your next APW Tag Team Champion!
Is that a challenge?
Well, if you didn't think the Crowe brothers had their sights on the gold, Adam has made it very clear where they intend to go.
And guys, I'm going to put it out there too with Adam Crowe. Even though he got the best of Josh Redfield winning the Breakout Championship last February, part of me thinks that Adam Crowe's not done by ruining Josh Redfield's career here in APW. That's just my mindset.
No, he can't be. He's absolutely obsessed with getting revenge on Standardized Paradox and obviously with Josh Redfield. But he's thrown down the gauntlet. B squared. The Crowe brothers. Who will it be? Who will challenge Standardized Paradox next for the APW Tag Team Championship?
Absolutely. We'll find out as we edge closer now to APW Battle to Survive 3. 2 matches already confirmed in that one. Of course, the APW World Heavyweight Championship match between Valiant and Valentine. And of course, the 30-person Battle to Survive Rumble, where the winner is guaranteed a shot of a championship of their choosing.
Well, hang on. These men did great here. I think they deserve a clap. You know, there was a bit of shenanigans happening in that match there. I think Retro Blaze may have won. Oh, come on.
Resner says no. I think Resner's...
That was a good match. You guys did well.
Bit of dissension there between Retro Blaze, and they've now gone on back-to-back losses. So they've lost 2 matches in a row as a tag team, and the cracks are starting to show with Retro Blades, which is something we haven't seen yet, Von Cleef.
2 losses in a row, and you guys want to give them a clap. Just participation trophies for everyone with you two, isn't it?
Oh, look, it's Breakout 40. They put in a good performance.
They put in a good performance,
Give them their
and
flowers,
they
bro.
lost.
Give them their flowers, bro.
Big fat L.
When you're right, you're right.
I do that a lot.
Okay, so I just got a few things I need to go through quickly before we kick off this next match. Now, I know we're very cozy, we're very nice and tight right now. For this one, I'm going to need everybody in chairs, specifically directly in front of me. We're going to need to shuffle back a little bit. Just shuffle up a little bit. Try and obviously keep everybody inside, but a few steps back. Just a quick shuffle if we all could, to make everything a lot easier. While they're doing that, this next match is going to be an intense one. There's going to be weapons. There's very likely going to be ultra violence, and very, very likely going to be blood. This match is a grudge match that is 6 years in the making. So, before we kick off this match, I ask that you all please turn your attention to the screen.
Date was June 30th, 2018. APW's first ever winter war. 2 very small, insignificant steps were given a chance to shine. For the first time, one of APW's greatest stories began. James Marshall versus Nichols. Who came out on top? None other than the grace himself, James Marshall. It was glorious. And then we ran it back. I remember very, very clearly. Breakout number 2. I thought to myself, oh, this will be easy. I've done it before. No worries. But you couldn't barely. Had to get help from the audience. Got me stuffed why it wasn't a disqualification. But that's just the way it goes, I guess.
When I came to 2024, I made my intentions very clear. That whatever was going to happen, I was going to be Breakout Champion. And you, James Marshall, just had to put yourself in business that didn't concern you. It doesn't surprise me. You're always popping up wherever I am, aren't you? Telling me I didn't do this. Telling me I didn't earn that. You always got something to say about the Supernova. You know what? I'm done listening to whatever you have to say.
We have been an APW Breakout longer than anyone else on the roster. The issue there is who won and won. There needs to be a clear winner. We need to know who is the best on Breakout after all these years.
The Supernova that you think you're getting at Breakout 40, it's not the Supernova that stands for you now.
I've bled things up. You?
I'm not coming out and playing nice. I'm coming out to end you.
I hope you're ready. Ready.
History maker, game changer, future champion.
Weighing
galactic glamours on Nova Nichols. And it all comes down to this. A secret street fight to try and see who is the best breakout original we've seen.
Now, I don't know where you guys are from, but having come around back in my younger days in this area, when you say seafood, street fight, it means a completely different thing from anywhere else. We are going to see violence on another level here. Well, I'm wondering if Nova Nichols will show up tonight, given that at Breakout 39, she no-showed. As far as I'm concerned, she forfeit, and Marshall's leading this 2-1 at the moment. You know for a fact that that's false, Leo. Nova Nichols was here. You can see her on the camera. She was not cleared to wrestle. She was not cleared to fight. She had to stay out on doctor's orders. She's here now. She's healthy, and she's ready to kick this idiot's ass. Yeah, how convenient. When I worked at McDonald's as a teenager, I was out on doctor's orders for several shifts.
James Marshall is like a cat, rabbit, dog right now.
And his opponent.
You know a dude is hard when he comes out in red chucks.
Absolutely. Never seen it. Never going to see it again.
But we can start today to make...
They were white before he started beating on her.
She then is rightly deserving to try and challenge the APW Breakout Champion, whoever that may be, whether it is Blake Curtis, whether it is Jane Hunter at the conclusion of tonight. Nova Nichols, her goal in 2024 was to become Breakout Champion. And unfortunately for her, she's got one more roadblock to overcome, and that is the flog known as James Marshall. As we're underway here, Marshall swings to the fences, misses a boot.
He's swinging, the slugger is out here. And Nova Nichols, she's not waiting to take a kendo stick to the face, just having five knuckles to the face here.
And one thing too with Nova Nichols is that she's familiarised herself in street fight. She'd be misfortunate and never knew wildest dreams in a non-disqualification match.
Knocks him down, the first knockdown of the match. James Marshall fleeing for his life here.
So Nova Nichols knows exactly how dangerous street fights can be, DJ.
Here we go.
The wrestlers
No
coming
disqualification, no count out, anything goes here. It's very dangerous for the audience out here.
Nova's been waiting a very long time to get her hands back on James Marshall. And finally she gets the chance to do it right now tonight.
Well, Nova Nichols accused James Marshall of involving himself in her business. Well, the way I see it, she challenged the breakout champion Blake Curtis. Therefore, she involved herself in Conflict Axiom's business. Once she did that,
James Marshall involved himself in business between Nova Nichols and Blake Curtis. I will vehemently defend James Marshall, but I won't defend James Marshall with what the brutality is going to do to Nova Nichols tonight. Jeez.
well, this is what you get when you call out a member of Conflict Axiom. It's called having friends, it's called having teammates. You challenge one, you challenge all. I'll tell you right now, James Marshall is not going to be making many friends smacking Nova Nichols around like that.
James Marshall mentioned that he's bled for this company, and he says tonight there will be blood.
Well, perhaps he's planning to make Nova Nichols bleed for this company too.
It's not often you see the crimson mask on Nova Nichols, but James Marshall is guaranteeing that Nova will bleed tonight.
This is, guys, I have to admit, this is quite dark here. I know that...
Straight trash can shot by Nova Nichols, and again a Marshall. And now the Galactic Glamazon is taking advantage of this match. As across this place, the decibels have reached full capacity inside the standing room only APW Adrenaline Zone here.
Hey, that lady got a trash can lid.
Oh no.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God.
Nova Nichols with a chair. Oh! Straight to the skull.
Referee has to get out here and check on Marshall.
Let's have a look at the replay of that. Firstly, the trash can off the head of Marshall, and then the steel chair off the skull of the Grace.
Knocked him for 6 there. That's just not cricket.
I mean, luckily for James Marshall, that did not take place in the ring, so Nova Nichols can't make a cover.
What's Nova looking for here? Oh my God, more steel chairs. Exactly what we need.
Nova is completely clearing the underneath of the ring.
If I could be cliche for a minute. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned, and Nova Nichols has been scorned, and the wrath is coming.
Did you catch the look on her face as she just glanced at us in commentary right then? I have never seen that look on Nova Nichols before.
I think the last time I saw her look like that was when my mother caught me smoking the first time, and I'm telling you now, I've never felt such a fear until now.
Marshall is bleeding off the top of his skull. So Marshall again, bleeding for this company. Cover no good.
James Marshall is just dripping his DNA all over the building, all over the ring. It's quite symbolic. Giving his blood for the company, but also giving his blood to get rid of his fiercest rival at the moment.
At APW Winter War, James Marshall got the first win back in 2018. Nova Nichols got her revenge at APW Breakout 2.
Marshall, steel chair in hand, sets it down center of the ring. He's only got to be thinking diabolical thoughts here, right?
And who would have thought 38 breakouts later it would come to this? Who would have thought it would have taken 38 breakouts for these two to settle the score tonight here inside the Adrenaline Zone? Sidewalk into the steel chair of Nova Nichols. And this is the problem with Nova. She's had issues with her neck and her back in the past, has Nova Nichols. So again, James Marshall knows the weakness.
Covers two.
In the arsenal of Nova Nichols, he knows that her back is not 100%, hasn't been for a very long time. Nova's worked through the pain over the journey to get herself right again, to be back inside the ring.
And Michael, oh God! He has Nova exactly where he needs her, and this is not good for the galactic...
Glamazon.
Was that Glamazon or Supernova?
Glamazon.
Did you hear the shots from that kendo stick? I think we might be lucky enough to get another one here.
Right across the shoulder blades there, and you feel that right down. Oh, covers 1, 2.
And I feel that everyone inside the Adrenaline Zone is feeling the pain and the grimace on the face of Nova Nichols right now. Everyone who loves Nova Nichols is in grimace right now alongside the Galactic Glamazon DJ.
And people don't quite realise getting hit in the spine with these objects like kendo sticks, like cookie sheets, like trash cans. I mean, it makes a loud sound, it looks cool and everything, but it's so dangerous for the cartilage and the bone structure in your spine. It will send pain down to your fingertips, down to your toes.
I will say that I have been on the receiving end of a piece of tray to the head, and it absolutely hurt me. I had a concussion, and I had a headache for 3 to 4 days afterwards.
Nova Nichols not looking the worst for wear here, but you can see that she's in a lot of pain. Knocking down James Marshall, big back elbow there.
Nichols goes underneath. Marshall again causing and being abused with a standing drop kick, and Nova Nichols now.
Mate, if there's one person that deserves abuse,
it's James Marshall. Yeah, absolutely. And Nichols now with the equaliser and the kendo stick.
Turnabout is fair play here, Michael and Leo.
And Marshall's about to get everything he deserves. Marshall is about to get everything he deserves. That's what happens when you get into the business of the Galactic Glamazon Nova Nichols. You're going to cop it. Oh, she's going for the Supernova. This could be it here. No, James Marshall said no.
Smart enough to block that one. He's got Nova Nichols well scouted. It has been 6 years since they last met each other in the squared circle, but still remembering some of the old tricks is James Marshall.
Running Yakuza kick to the face, knocks down Nova Nichols as Marshall talks trash, covers 2.
Nichols kicks out.
Only a 2 count, says referee Fabio.
Well, I'll tell you, if you're the Battle Lord Blake Curtis in the back with your breakout title on your shoulder, you're probably enjoying this. You're thinking there's no way Nova Nichols can be a contender after the punishment she has been taking tonight.
Well, let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. Blake Curtis needs to get through the juggernaut Jay Hunter in the main event tonight before he can even think about who his next challenger will be.
Absolutely. I mean, Jay Hunter can walk out as breakout champion, which means if Nova Nichols gets the win, Nova Nichols will be taking on Jay Hunter for the breakout championship.
What's this there? What's this? Marshall bringing in the trash.
Oh, jeez.
Steel to spine. I'll tell you, every time Steel is going to win.
Still working the back of Nova Nichols. And you've got to wonder how much more can she take here.
Very snug fit there.
What's Marshall doing?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Marshall
Come
with
on.
evil intentions.
This is unnecessarily violent here. There's kids here.
This is criminal intentions on the face of James Marshall. He's going to go hell in hell water.
Oh, jeez.
Taking Nova Nichols down.
Come on. Just stop this match, ref.
Oh, look, Nova Nichols, she's even got her limbs twitching there. Is she all right? Do we need medical out here to make sure this can continue?
As I was mentioning before, getting hit in the spine, you're basically damaging your nerves. It's going to send pain shooting through every part of your body as James Marshall covers here.
Only 2 counts. So Nichols able to get herself up though.
2 count, but James Marshall, it's hard to see from our position. He's retained wrist control.
And the crowd letting it be known what they feel about James Marshall and his trash can.
And this is James Marshall to a T, boys. I've known this guy since the inception, since his debut in APW, and he's been up. Thank you. Sending Canel's cards to our mailbox. He is the flog of the highest order, and what I've had to put up with is his crap for the last 6.5 years.
Well, look, we can say everything we want about his personality and how much of a douchebag he is, but by God, James Marshall is absolutely dangerous when it comes to being in the ring.
Speaking of dangerous, he's about to bring the door in, which again has become a very dangerous trademark here in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. We've seen doors being used more so than tables here in APW over the last 12 to 18 months.
If he puts Nova Nichols through the forbidden door, does she turn up in another promotion or?
Potentially.
Oh, that's interesting.
Only one way to find out, as we like to say.
If you're listening, book Nova Nichols.
As Marshall was demanding ref Fabio help him set up. As Marshall again starts to set these chairs up.
And the pain, the agony in the face of Nova Nichols right now.
At a certain point, you've got to start thinking about the livelihood of your career and just call it off.
Look, I know she's got guts. I know she's tough. I know she's trained hard. I know that she can take on any man, woman, or child in this building. But at some stage, you've just got to say, let's stop and live to fight another day. Because I'm telling you right now, Nova Nichols does not look like she has it in her to finish the match, let alone fight another day.
I mean, would you rather be 2-1 against James Marshall, or would you rather be able to wrestle ever again?
Nova Nichols struggling to get back to her feet as ref Fabio, at the behest of James Marshall, has had to.
Oh God, he's asked for the mic.
We don't need to hear him talk.
Quiet time. He's got the mic. That means we listen.
Children, cover your ears.
You shut up for a sec. I've got things to say.
We cut his mic, please.
There's a match going on. You're in it, bro.
You know what? I care a lot. And you know, that's your sister, isn't it, right?
Hello?
She's about to fucking die.
Hello? Oh my God.
Marshall making it a little more personal, calling out Nova Nichols' family.
He just said that he is going to murder Nova Nichols.
You silly little piece of shit. You need to remember, nobody wants you in this business. I want you to look at your family there in the second row and tell them you're sorry. Fuck you, Marshall!
That is exactly what I want to hear.
We are so getting demonetized on YouTube.
Marshall used the microphone to knock out Nichols.
She wouldn't say she's sorry, but I get the feeling she is about to be.
Somebody's going to be sorry. We have a door set up on 4 steel chairs here. James Marshall is just trying to play mind games. Nova Nichols can barely move. This match should have ended. James Marshall is being the absolute dickhead that he's always been.
Come on, Marshall, stay focused, put her away.
And you condone this, Von Cleef?
Hey, Nova Nichols agreed to be in a street fight. She knew what she was signing up for.
Goozled.
And we're about to see what she signed up for right here.
Nichols gets out. Oh, here we go. Supernova! Straight down! This could be it here! Marshall down, he's down! Guts! Determination! Grit! She definitely is a history maker! She definitely is a game changer! And now Nova Nichols has vanquished her biggest foe and is en route to becoming a future champion.
Yeah, look, I've got to give it to her. She did what she needed to do. Marshall looked like he had control, but let's see that again. The supernova through the door. I mean, even I can admit that is a devastating move.
Nova Nichols dethroning the links of conflict axiom. And Nova Nichols is now en route to finishing her story and trying to win the Breakout Championship.
Exactly right. She made it very clear that's where she wanted to go next. But if you're Nova Nichols now, would you rather be facing Jay Hunter or Battle Lord Blake Curtis?
Her eyes is towards Blake Curtis as James Marshall gets back up on his feet. Nova Nichols is ready to keep fighting him.
And Marshall looking wobbly, as you'd expect after that huge shot through the door.
Look at the cheeky grin on the face of James Marshall. What?
Well, we don't usually see this from James Marshall.
What has gotten into James Marshall?
He's lost the plot.
I think he just wants to pay his respects.
I think that door got jammed in his brain on the way down.
That's for sure. Hang on. If there's one thing that I'm certain of after that, there is one person on Breakout who is number one. Nova, you are the best person here.
James Marshall manning up.
I'm not sure what hurt him more, getting put through the door or having to admit that.
Respect the ever-living shit out of you.
What has gotten into James Marshall? This is definitely something that James Marshall...
What are Lord Curtis going to think of this?
Guys, conflict axiom...
One more time for your winner, Nova Nichols!
I said there's a couple of breakouts ago. What has gotten into Chris Law? What has gotten into James Marshall? What has gotten into conflict axiom? All of a sudden, they're starting to show respect to the people that they've tormented over the last 4 years.
Well, if Nova Nichols is number one, you've got to think that either Blake Curtis or Jay Hunter on A1B. Things are about to get very interesting now, Breakout.
They are indeed. What a street fight that was between Nova Nichols and James Marshall. Remember to join us live from the Seaman Community Centre Saturday, May 25th for our next big show, APW Battle to Survive. Tickets are on sale right now through Morte. Be there as we've got not one, but two big matches. The APW World Heavyweight Championship match between Valiant and Valentine, and of course the APW Battle to Survive Rumble. 30 participants. The winner gets to choose the championship of their choosing over the next year.
This next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Will Walker coming in absolute drip right now. He's a stylish human being.
He's hella drippy. He's hella drippy.
Not gonna lie, it is very expensive, these sunglasses. $2,500 by the way.
I've never seen real Versace before.
Will Walker has good taste.
Kind of good taste that makes them cool guys, dare I say it.
CGS. About to take on two men I know very, very well. And also coming up for Valiant, I should say, is a man who controversially beat at APW New Beginnings 3 in this match.
I said it last show, I'm going to say it again. For my money, the absolute best talent in the country of Australia today. If you count Rhea Ripley, if you counted Buddy Matthews, if you counted Bronson Reed, they don't compare to this man right here, Zane freaking Zodiac.
Zodiac has had his run-ins with CGS in the past, especially Valiant, who has said controversially beat him at APW New Beginnings 3, and Will Walker, who Zane Zodiac beat in his first match back after a year hiatus at APW Legacy last December.
Well, Zane Zodiac has largely been flying solo to this point, and until he's had this run-in with CGS, and he's had to call in some backup here, and some heavyweight backup at that.
Indeed.
Here we go, the man that Valiant will challenge at Battle to Survive 3. Your APW heavyweight champion.
World heavyweight champion. And the man who went to war with Jordan Samson and came out on the other side. And Zodiac, who knows what CGS would have done to our APW World Heavyweight Champion. Valiant and Will Walker came out at the conclusion of that Falls Count Anywhere match where Valentine quote-unquote reclaimed his APW World Heavyweight Championship that was stolen by Jordan Samson. And Zane Zodiac made sure to even the odds before the night was out.
He's got him through Samson, and now a very formidable challenger. We're staring his face across the ring here. 20-year-old Valiant, member of CGS here. And this is a very, very interesting tag team contest we have going here, Michael, Leo.
Absolutely, and Valiant will challenge Broderick Valentine at APW Battle to Survive. I was going to say New Beginnings because that's just on my mind right now. APW Battle to Survive 3 for the APW World Heavyweight Championship, and who knows, we could have a new world champion by the end of it next month.
We could do. I've seen Valiant wrestle a few times. He is one of the premier talents in this country. And I think with the backing of Will Walker and the rest of CGS, he can get the job done here. Broderick Valentine and Zane Zodiac are great wrestlers, but can they match with the chemistry of CGS tonight?
And I think it begs to be mentioned, if you look at all four men in the ring, Valiant, Walker, matching tights, tag team to the core. These guys are both very successful singles wrestlers, but they're clearly a well-oiled machine. They're gelling together. Oh!
Straight into it here, and this match is on. It was only going to be a matter of time before this is going to break down. Zodiac and Valentine have unfinished business with CGS, and a bit of a dress rehearsal for Valentine and Valiant in this one, DJ.
I tell you right now, if you're in the ring with CGS, it's not a rehearsal. Your life is in danger.
Referee Clinton doing his job, getting control.
Yeah, they have till 5, I'm fairly certain. Oh!
Jeez.
Meeting of the minds there.
Both Valiant and Walker down.
Now, we know their egos are going to go crazy in this match. Can Zane and Broderick Valentine, can they coexist?
I think they can. They both got the both got the hatred of CGS and their mutual hatred for these two men in particular.
Spinning kick right to the temple. Will Walker.
Zodiac quick and ball. And that is the athleticism of the atmospheric Zane Zodiac. Couldn't keep Walker down, but on the other end, guys, Valentine and Valiant have gone to war with each other. And Valentine staring back at Zodiac, and Valiant now smashing.
Still going to war.
Smashing the head of Broderick Valentine off the wall inside the adrenaline zone.
Yeah, I think Valiant there might have one eye on Battle to Survive and the championship match that he has with Valentine there.
Well, he came so close a couple of years ago from becoming the APW World Heavyweight Champion. Did Valiant, but again, he came out short in that one, and this is his second bite of the cherry for the APW World Heavyweight Championship. Valiant to try and get his hands on some gold in APW, which has eluded him in his adrenaline wrestling career.
Chop block back of the knee. Zane Zodiac. Dangerous position. Takes the super kicks to the face. Valiant covers.
In stereo too, those super kicks there, DJ.
And Valiant is not letting up. He's just keeping the pressure on Zane right here. And I do have to mention, the last time that I saw pants with that many $100 bills in them, I was drunk on King Street. If you know, you know.
Valiant there breaking on the 5 count of referee Nathaniel Clinton.
He should have disqualified him because he gave him literally up until 5.
Oh, the fans don't want to see this end in a disqualification so soon. We want to see a match with a real result.
Here we go, CGS, well-oiled machine. Big uppercut to the corner to Zane. Sets him up. Double kicks to the chest here. Will Walker, nonchalant cover here. You are not going to pin Zane Zodiac with that.
Well, ref, I know you're doing the whole professionalism, Von Cleef, but I know him as Ref Nate Dogg. He's been a bit funny tonight. There's something not right about Ref Nate Dogg.
I think you guys just aren't used to it when a referee actually calls it down the middle.
I've been a fan of Ref Nate Dogg. It's unfortunate my former broadcast colleague who's no longer with us at the broadcast table who doesn't like him too much.
Talking about the ref, the world champion's jumped from the ring and he's getting absolutely jumped by these CGS boys here.
Valentine down, and again CGS taking full advantage of this one. Walker got straight, kicks Valiant straight in the face.
Enziguri, super kick. Zane Zodiac standing tall here. He's got to be thinking, he's got to be cooking on all cylinders here. Hits the corner.
This is where Zodiac flies his best.
DDTs in stereo. The atmospheric one on top.
Turn him inside out. And the advantage now going towards Zodiac and Valentine in this one.
And Valentine looks ready. He wants in. Let him in, Zane. Tag.
What the hell is Ref Nate Dogg doing?
The ref didn't see it.
The ref didn't see the tag. He's got to get Broderick Valentine back to his corner now.
What the hell is Ref Nate doing?
It's referee Clinton to you. He's doing his job. If he doesn't see the tag, it's not a tag. There is only one person's opinion that counts here.
Well, the last time we had a crooked official, he was in the ring and got his first win inside APW's walls tonight.
By Valiant, as he covers, he only gets a 2. What is this? What?
There is something not right about Ref Nate tonight.
No, he's not right, eh?
He's doing his job. He's calling it down the middle, unlike the biased referees, going with the crowd favourites, wanting to make the people happy. Referee Clinton is doing his job.
I don't think he's doing his job at all. I believe that there is something funny about Ref Nate tonight. I can't put my finger on it just yet.
Speaking of doing his job, Will Walker, gets caught, springboard stunner, center of the ring. Will Walker looking to set up with a butterfly suplex or something of that sort. Zane Zodiac able to reverse.
Both men down center of the ring. Zodiac trying to go to his corner to try and get to Valentine.
Will Walker is a long way away from Valiant. Valentine tags, Valiant's in. This is your main event match.
Battle to Survive 3 comes a little bit early, comes 4 weeks early.
Missile drop kick with force.
And Valiant straight away goes down. Broderick up. The world champion is seething. Lion Souls, beautifully executed there by Valentine.
That might be it.
Two. Valiant good enough to kick out.
Now, Valiant is a lot of things. He's very arrogant. I mean, which you would be being that young and that good at the professional wrestling game. But do you think he has what it takes to beat Broderick Valentine?
Well, he did learn a few things in Japan during his tour there,
That's
DJ.
Right. Trained with Notorious Phil and Taka Michinoku. Oh! Stereo backdrop drivers.
Valentine and Zodiac.
Gelling well as a tag team.
They're working well as a team, which is really good to see. I said that they work together well because of their common hatred for CGS. And it's come to fruition right now as Walker drops Zodiac and Zodiac heads to the outside.
Speaking of working well together, Will Walker coming in, potentially saving Valiant there on that one.
Springboard upwards. Oh!
Oh, God!
Nate slam there by Valentine. Quick cover here by Valentine. Wait, what the hell?
What was that count? That was like a 1 count. What the hell? And the ref just bolted.
You've got to be kidding me.
Valiant just pinned our world champion ahead of their match next month.
It was a fast count.
That is your preview of Battle to Survive 3, and here is a prediction for you. Valiant walks away getting the 1-2-3 against Broderick Valentine.
What? I'm no idea.
Valentine is a man.
He's a crooked official.
Looked clean to me, Valentine. It looked clean to me.
I'll reprimand him. There'll be a reprimand for him.
Oh, you joining the protest now, Mr. Thompson?
Where did that ref go? He piss bolted out of that ring. ASAP Rocky.
Hey, he'd done his job. He didn't need to be around any longer.
Job. He did a 3 count on like a 1 count.
Well, how quickly do you leave work when you finish?
I'm out of there like 15 minutes early.
Exactly.
Valiant and Walker steal another match, steal another win at the behest of the APW World Champion.
Stand up and clap for the winners here tonight. You wanted to clap the losers earlier. I'm clapping for the winners.
I'm not giving them any love.
Hey, this is a future APW World Heavyweight Champion walking past you. You should be grateful.
There was a collusion between CGS and Ref Nate Dogg, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
That is slander.
Broderick Valentine posing with the crowd here, letting CGS know that he is a champion of the people.
Try that again,
He's the
Valiant.
champion.
Battle to survive. That's fine. We'll bring Ref Nate with you. That's fine. I'll knock him out too. I've beaten people better than you, Valiant. I've beaten people better than you. Men 10 times the man you are. Come on, Valiant.
Saturday, May 25th in Seaford for his APW World Championship.
Even as he celebrates with the crowd here tonight, he has just been defeated by the man who will challenge him for that belt. That's got a weight on his mind.
Let's not forget Zane, he's now down 0-2 against William. Second loss in a row.
Zane Zodiac, Broderick Valentine did get the win tonight under dubious circumstances.
It looked all clean to me. All clean to me, Valentine.
There's so much happening right now, we can't keep track of it. We've still got 2 matches left, Jackson Wild and John Stop action, and of course, the APW Breakout Championship between Blake Curtis and Jay Hunter still to come tonight here at Breakout 40.
Well, now let's introduce the sultry vocal stylings of Miss Gemstone.
I have no idea what the hell just happened, but I do know that referee will be having a meeting with me on Monday morning. Sorry about that, guys. I'll look into getting you a rematch as soon as possible. Alrighty. Who wants to see some more wrestling?
Yeah, I could go for a bit more.
That's what you're here for, are you here for wrestling? This next match is a singles match scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first.
I'm looking forward to this one in particular because one man in particular.
Oh God, please just kill me now.
So if you've been seeing the social media posts, John Stop Action has said to Jackson Wild that you're just some fan who bought one of my t-shirts.
That's ridiculous.
And I hope Jackson Wild tonight gives it to John Stop Action in probably his biggest test to date. As we see the promoter of Adrenaline Pro Wrestling come out and...
Mate, this guy couldn't promote a blowjob in a brothel, mate. He's not a promoter.
Hey, listen, Mr. Sprite, we are in a packed house here at Breakout 40 tonight. The promoter is responsible for filling this arena.
You've been drinking way too much of this Kool-Aid on social media.
Hey, he promoted, the people are here, they have spoken.
Mate, when I look at this guy, he ain't showing up. I'm telling you now.
John Stop Action, flank spider bounce to Matt Graves.
Oh God, they gave him a mic.
That's the smartest thing you guys have said all night. Because, ladies and gentlemen, Jackson Wild didn't show up to work tonight.
Oh, come on. Or maybe his mum couldn't drive him.
His bike on his way home from school or something like that. I don't care. Actually, Graves, Jackson might be here. Could you just go check the merch table for me?
And if you want to get your JSA merchandise, Matt Graves will be happy to assist you on the merch table now.
Seriously, I don't care. I'm going to be here for the rest of the night. You might as well declare me the winner by forfeit. If no one comes out and fights me tonight.
If this dude is going to be out here all night, I'm leaving now. I ain't putting up with this.
So make sure you see Matt Graves at the table on the way out to get yourself a t-shirt.
How could you not see that guy anywhere that he is?
Oh! I mean, it's not a rookie upstart like, Jackson Wild, but it is a former Breakout champion.
Breakout 40! Just got supercharged!
Valito answers the challenge to the promoter of APW, and this match is underway. Valito straight into the mouth of John Stop Action and Valito.
They have not broken their lock-up collar and elbow tie-up. They have not broken the hold on each other. Neither man able to get much of an advantage over the
Nice
other.
arm drag there by Valito to JSA, another arm drag.
I don't know if you want to go lucha for lucha with Valito. It looks like that's what JSA is going for here.
The man who carried the belt, the Breakout Championship for 139 days in his sole reign as Breakout Champion, is taking on the promoter right now, and JSA is in a league way out of his comfort zone here because he was expecting the Cameloy Warrior and Jackson Wild, and he's gone a former Breakout Champion in Valito instead.
I think Matt Graves needs to get off the merch table. John needs help.
Oh, JSA puts Valito down.
Caught in mid-head scissors covered. 2. Only a 2 count. I don't know how wise it is for John Stop Action to try to go toe for toe, move for move with Valito in Lucha Libre, but I know that John Stop Action will find an advantage if he's able to use the nefarious tactics that he's been fairly well known for in recent times.
Absolutely, he's started to show these nefarious tactics, as you like to call it, DJ, since turning on B Squared in Every New Oldest Dreams last December.
Well, being all friendly and nice wasn't getting him anywhere. It was keeping him down with people like B Squared.
Well, he already can't wrestle. I don't know why he's trying to do lucha. I mean,
he was being held back by the likes of B Squared, and now that he's finally come out on his own, he can shine like he truly should.
JSA with a natural selection over the top.
Blockbuster.
Quick cover here by JSA.
Now, John Stop Action, I've seen him over the last year or so, like, he's gotten in great shape. He's getting better in the ring. He's put it together. And just as I thought he was on the cusp of achieving something great, he decided to turn his back on his friends. Got a bit of a big head. I think he sold a few too many t-shirts and thought he was a bit of a superstar. Valito putting him in his place right now.
Valo about to go down. Oh, JSA moves out of the way. And that is smart tactics there by JSA. Can't keep Valo down for long though.
Valo landed on his cornhole there, and JSA was there to capitalise. You know what? JSA, you know, he is charismatic. He does sell a lot of merchandise and everything like that. But seriously, who does this guy think he is?
He's the promoter.
What is he promoting?
He's promoting APW. He's promoting Breakout.
High blood pressure watching him.
He's promoting APW, he's promoting Breakout, he's promoting wrestling, and that's why all the people are here.
He's to blame for everybody having to stand and not having enough chairs.
He can't help it if that many people want to come see him.
Valo down on his shoulders again. JSA got to try and take the easy way out. He couldn't do so.
Very disappointing that we didn't see the Camilla Roy Warrior, Jackson Wild here, but Valo, a very decent substitution, I might add, although I wouldn't consider Valo a guy that you just slot in. A main eventer in his own right in any promotion in Australia. Body slams, oh come on!
And that's just the arrogance of JSA and what he's been able to show over the last 5 months. Again, JSA going for the cocky pin. Valo says, I've had enough.
You know what? JSA is a good, like, everyone says he can't wrestle or whatever. He's a good wrestler. He's a good fighter. I don't know why he does stuff like this.
Valo, snap suplex. Might keep it into the Three Amigos. He can. Did really well to sort of keep that body control by Valo to second of those snap suplexes.
There's Dose. Will we see Trace? JSA blocks. Suplex of his own. There we go. What the hell?
JSA, good body control there from John Stop Action.
Very coordinated.
Now JSA again. Good hip control.
There we go.
Gonna go again for the third.
This is very disrespectful.
Valo says no.
Valo blocks. What's this? Oh God! Oh God! Emerald Frozen! That might be right there. He covers. 1, 2.
No. JSA hesitant with getting up that shoulder pad.
Just barely John Stop Action there able to get away. Look, I'm sure the merch table's really busy right now, but Matt Graves, your boss needs you.
Valo takes down JSA.
That might be it there.
JSA down for the count. He kicks out again. Let's have a look at that again on replay.
The audience here firmly behind the supercharged luchador here.
Valo picking his moment straight into the corner here for JSA. John Stop Action puts the boot up.
Kicks him out of midair. Close to the corner though. Valo able to kick out. I don't think Valo knows where he is. I think it knocked him loopy, that kick to the head.
Here we go. Oh, John Stop drop. Straight down here by JSA.
Valo kicking out, but not with a lot of force here. John Stop Action finding his groove.
It's going to take more than a JSD to keep down Valo. Trying to go for it, couldn't do so. Valo tried his best to try and get JSA up.
Block there. Valo looking for some sort of cover. John Stop Action able to block. Valo back in the fireman's carry.
Oh, jeez. Straight down on his head.
Cartwheel spine buster. Don't know what he calls it too.
Straight down and couldn't get enough of it though.
JSA finding something within himself to kick out of that move.
Valo headbutt in the top turnbuckle. Valo now going top rope.
Top rope, high risk, high reward, possibly. Oh no!
Good catch.
Gets caught by JSA. German suplex.
Didn't do much for Valo.
Valo goes behind. One more time. Misses the clothesline.
Oh jeez. Oh, the low blow.
Right into his Valinos.
The blatant low blow.
The supercharged test.
Oh jeez. JSA puts down Valo, and JSA steals a victory over Valo.
Here is your winner, John Stop Action!
The JSA Blade takes down Valo.
How about the ring awareness from John Stop Action? Knew the referee was busy, knew that he couldn't see, and took full advantage. That is smart wrestling.
Facts are facts here. John Stop Action won the match.
it counts, and that's the guy in the striped shirt. He didn't see it, it didn't happen.
Toledo coming up short in was a surprise for him, but Jay say now might look forward to potentially challenging for the APW Breakout Championship at a future breakout.
Very, very good showing for Valito here, I think. Taking the match last minute, filling in for Jackson Wild. I thought that was very gutsy of him.
And of course, APW Battle to survive next month in 4 weeks' time, but we are very close now to our main event, which is for the APW Breakout Championship. Blake Curtis defending the belt against probably his biggest opponent to date, the juggernaut, Jay Hunter.
And a huge shout out to MXW for hiring us a ring. Alrighty, so as you know, all good things must come to an end. So it is time for your Breakout 40 main...
Whoa, what? Ronan Walker? What the hell is Ronan Walker doing out here?
Was this scheduled?
No.
Michael, this isn't on my run sheet.
Not on my run sheet either.
I got nothing.
Honestly, get out my room. Get out. Right now!
Ronan Walker bringing a guitar into the ring.
Just ordering Miss Stone around as if she's not even the GM of Breakout here.
What you guys have to say, you guys are going to listen to me and listen to me right now.
Is he going to play a tune?
I am the main event. It's not the Breakout title, it's not anything else. I am the main event.
I think the main event is going to play Freebird for
I'm
us.
going to play something and I don't care who or what it is. You guys are going to listen. So here we go.
Bit of a musical interlude. Well, I did hear him warming up backstage earlier. I think we're in for a treat here.
So Ronan Walker is going to serenade the crowd.
Well, I don't think Ronan Walker is playing that music. Oh God.
Oh, it's this guy.
Oh God. I think Ronan Walker may have bitten off more than he can chew. The legend of Australian professional wrestling.
Chris Law's come through the crowd. The Revenant is inside the adrenaline zone.
Ronan Walker, you need to walk away. You need to walk away very, very promptly, my boy.
Walk away. You say if used to be cool had a face, here it is in the Revenant Chris Law. I used to have a lot of respect for Law, for Conflict Axiom, and then he got himself involved in the Greys business.
Well, I was going to say Chris Law has got some unfinished business with, of course, Hugh Sands and Mason Stoneheart, and of course the leader of the great Manos.
And last breakout he decided to get involved when Manos was demanding up the match he rightfully deserved from Miss Stone here.
We're about to hear now from the Revenant Chris Law as he stands into the eyes of Ronan Walker. And this is something that I'm still getting myself acclimatized to, is the crowd supporting the Revenant Chris Law after hating him for so many years.
It's a disgrace what Chris Law's done.
Did this man just disrespect you?
Yes, sure is.
Well, I think we should probably get a referee out here.
Chris Law is not even dressed to wrestle. What the hell?
This match is now a singles match scheduled for one fall.
It's under the discretion of APW General Manager of Breakout, Jem Stone, and
Young Walker, you need to walk away and walk away right now. You do not want to be eye to eye with one of the most dangerous men in all of Australian professional wrestling, the Revenant Chris Law. This is not a place you want to be, son. Turn away.
Chris Law is just telling Walker, you don't need to do this.
No, he really doesn't. This is not a good idea.
And Ronan Walker is about to awaken a beast inside the Revenant Chris Law.
No, this is what happens when you disrespect Ronan Walker. When you come out here, force him to have a match, he's not even warmed up. And now Chris Law's coming out here, sticking his nose into someone else's business again. This is what he deserves.
And Ronan Walker has attacked Chris Law so, the physical punches there by Ronan Walker that Chris Law's dog tag came off the chest of Chris Law. And Law's now woken up. Walker could have walked away, but he's picked a fight with the wrong man.
Chris Law, and I don't know if I'm peeling the curtain back too far here, the oldest member of our roster, but arguably the most athletic.
And the most experienced.
And obviously the most experienced. The first time I ever saw Chris Law wrestle live was in 2004, and he did a flip over the top ropes. No hand landed right in front of me. I was sitting front row, and it was the damnedest thing I'd ever seen.
Oh, drop toe hold into the middle rope there by Ronan Walker.
Covers.
Cover. No. Walker almost got the upset win over Chris Law.
This is amazing. I did not expect Ronan Walker to get this much on the Revenant this early in the match.
Oh, Walker and Law just going to war at the moment. And Law's just vicious uppercuts to Ronan Walker in the corner.
You saw Walker try to throw Law out of the ring, and Law with his ring presence knew where he was. Oh, God. Now he doesn't know where he is.
Ronan
Right to the
Walker
eyes.
giving Chris Law a bit of a taste of his old tactics there.
Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right across the throat.
Quick cover here by Ronan Walker and Chris Law. Ronan Walker's looking to the skies a bit, which is very revenant of his old persona, the redo.
The what, sorry?
The redo.
The redo. Oh, the R-E-D-U-X.
Yeah.
Is that how you pronounce that? I don't speak French, man.
He looked up to the sky after that pin on Chris Law.
There he is again, throwing his hands out in the air.
Maybe Ronan Walker's trying to find himself again inside APW, and maybe he needs to go back to what he knows best.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, he's come out before the main event. He's interrupted the show. He's called out someone, and he's gotten the former Legacy champion, Chris Law, the leader of Conflict Axiom. I don't know. I think he bit off more than he can chew here. I don't know what persona he might be coming out of him, but right now, I'll tell you right now, the only thing that's about to come out of him is bile, spit, and blood.
394 days as APW Legacy Openweight champion is Chris Law.
I'll tell you what, those shots to the head from Chris Law on Ronan Walker, that might knock something loose inside him.
Former PCW Commonwealth champion, former Alpha Pro Wrestling States and Territories champion. This is all more than 10 years ago, by the way. I mean, this guy has been a champion everywhere he's gone.
Yep.
From day one. Chris Law is not a guy to be messed with.
I mean, he's a former MXW tag team champion alongside Blake Curtis. And also, we had the Freebird rule here in APW where every single member of Conflict Axiom was the APW tag team champions at one point, DJ.
I did not know that.
So you say that now, and I still maintain Chris Law, the epitome of used to be cool. What has he done for us lately?
He's put the shame to the grave, which is what he needs to do.
Well, you know, that is interesting that Leo says that, because since he's lost the Legacy title, Chris Law has, you know, he's got a bit of a new attitude as Walker covers here.
It's an unparalleled attitude, which I still haven't got myself used to.
But it also looks like he doesn't seem to be on the same page with, I mean, look at ringside. Do you see Marshall? Do you see Curtis? Do you see Nitro? Do you see any member of Conflict Axiom here?
Trying to go for a stunner. It was Walker. Straight to the thing.
Spear!
Chris Law with a devastating spear. And Law now is like a shark. He smells blood in the water.
Law has got that swagger about him right now. He is in control. He knows exactly what he's doing. Walker looks worse for wear here. I think this is only a matter of time.
Look at Law. Look at the eyes of Chris Law.
Spear! In half! And this sold-out standing room-only audience here at Breakout 40 is calling for one more.
Ronan Walker looks like he doesn't even know where he is. I'm surprised he's got any air left in him.
If I'm Walker, I'd stay down. Unfortunately, that's not coming to fruition for Ronan Walker.
What's he looking at? What's going on with Ronan Walker now? This is...
Ronan Walker's
looking up to the sky again. It's
how bizarre.
He's having like a religious moment here. Spear!
Chris Law into a cover, and that's it.
Count to 100, brothers.
Well, that was unusual from Ronan Walker there. He had a religious experience, like you said, Mr. Sprite, and then, well, I think Chris Law made him see God again.
I don't know what he saw. I don't know what was happening to him in that moment, but it didn't look like it was right.
Ronan Walker is seeing stars and seeing a and seen and experienced unlike anything else. But Chris Law back inside the adrenaline zone, a massive win for the Revenants.
Law with a microphone here. What's going on here?
Seriously, you're way too kind, but thank you. Look, I've only got one thing to say. Manos! I'll see you at Breakout 41, bitch!
He's called out the Grudge leader. Chris Law says, I'll see you at Breakout 41, Manos. Whether he brings his men is another story.
Once again, Chris Law involving himself in affairs that do not concern him. The old Chris Law that I know, that I respected, would never pander to the crowd like that.
To be fair though, Manos decided to stick his nose where it didn't belong, each one of her gemstone. So Chris Law did everything in his rightful path to make sure the gemstone did not get harmed that night.
Miss Stone can look after herself. She doesn't need the help of someone like Chris Law.
Will Walker being booed as Walker leaves the adrenaline zone. The entire fans telling Will Walker exactly what they think of him as he exits the adrenaline zone tonight.
A bunch of jealous fans here. They couldn't even imagine what it's like to get in the APW ring, let alone record a win.
Thank you very much. Alright, with that kerfuffle, my goodness.
It was a bit of a kerfuffle.
Chris Law's really good to me, huh? What a gentleman, right? Anyway, I'm gonna stop. Excuse me. Sorry. Alrighty. Now, it is officially time for your APW Breakout 40 main event. And for the APW Breakout Heavyweight Championship. Introducing our competitors.
A big fight feel inside the sold out standing room only adrenaline zone tonight as Jay Hunter makes his way to the ring, and this is Jay Hunter's first fight at the APW Breakout Championship, Cherry Boys.
On the first day, God said, let there be lights. And after that, he did a bunch of other stuff. And on the 7th day, God rested. And while God was resting, the world was shaping in a primordial soup. The most evil, devastating, dastardly, dangerous, maniacal, murderous, living individual that the universe ever concocted. Michael and Leo, the man's name is Juggernaut Jay Hunter.
Jay Hunter ready for battle in this one, and there's nothing but it is going to be an absolute meat fest here.
I mean, is there a single person on the roster, in the locker room, out the back, that is not threatened by Jay Hunter?
The only person who wouldn't be afraid of Jay Hunter was someone without eyes.
In his 161st day as the APW Breakout Champion. And guys, he is the 8th individual to hold this championship since 2017. Let me give you guys a bit of a history lesson of this Breakout Championship as we enter the 40th Breakout. My Chaos, he's combined reign of 408 days. First ever champion is 276. His second reign 132 days. Mitcho held the belt for 469 days. Chris Law held the belt for 5 minutes, the shortest reign in APW history. Jordan Samson, 364 days. Josh Redfield, 295 days. Adam Crowe, 126 days. And Valo, 139 days prior to Blake Curtis holding it for now 161 days.
For my money, you can talk about 126 days, 139 days. Blake Curtis, tonight, Breakout 40. Your day has come. You are about to meet your maker, and his name is Juggernaut Jay Hunter.
As we head over to Gemstone for the formal introductions of this match.
This match is for the APW Breakout Championship. Championship. Introducing the competitor, weighing in at 115 kilograms from Langwarrin, Victoria. Here's the juggernaut, Jay Hunter. And the champion, weighing in at 283 pounds from Cranbourne, Victoria, representing Conflict-Axiom. He is the APW Breakout Heavyweight Champion, the Battle Lord, Blake Curtis.
It's a big fight feel inside the adrenaline zone, standing room only. And the 40th Breakout presents to us the Battle Lord Blake Curtis defending the APW Breakout Championship against the juggernaut Jay Hunter. This is going to be a colossal battle for the ages.
Look at the eyes of Jay Hunter right now and tell me that he doesn't look like a shark about to feast.
The Battle Lord Blake Curtis certainly has his work cut out for him. Has he ever faced someone the size and the strength of Jay Hunter before? No. Well, has anyone who has not faced Jay Hunter faced someone of that size and strength before?
This match is underway.
Can you guys remember the last time that Jay Hunter was defeated anywhere? I'm not even talking about Adrenaline Pro Wrestling.
He's been good over the last year, Jay Hunter. He's come into his own since his debut.
This is a coming-of-age moment here for Juggernaut Jay Hunter. He's been trying to put it together over the last year or so. I think he's found his groove. I think he's found his confidence. And I think he's found a slap to the face that he's going to reply with in a very violent fashion.
I remember Jay Hunter when he first came out and debuted at APW End of the Road in 2022 in that December night. I saw a lot of potential in the juggernaut Jay Hunter that night. Ooh, and it's come to this.
Well, a bit of the unstoppable force meeting the immovable object there as Blake Curtis and Jay Hunter meeting in the middle of the ring and at a stalemate.
I'm surprised they didn't reinforce the ring before tonight's match because these two men are going to go hell and high water. And, well, Blake Curtis says if you're going to chop like that, let me show you exactly how it's done.
And Jay Hunter barely phased.
Well, I know we've been saying, when was the last time you saw Jay Hunter defeated? Let me ask you this about Blake Curtis. When was the last time you saw Jay Hunter tackle someone and they didn't go down?
That's a very good point there. Not many men can stand chest to chest with Jay Hunter and keep their feet planted on the mat.
Uppercut there by Blake Curtis. An uppercut by Jay Hunter, and the war of the uppercuts begins. Who's going to win this battle? Blake goes downstairs to the feet. Into a headlock.
Pushes off up the ropes. Massive shoulder tackle. Did you see how far Curtis flew? He almost flew into our table here.
Yeah, I think we might need to reinforce the table now just in case.
I think Curtis is not a small individual by any measure, and he flew about 10 yards on that tackle.
The one thing that really surprised me about Blake Curtis is that not a lot of times he gets put down like that and retreats to the outside. It is a rarity to see that from Blake Curtis, but Jay Hunter has proven that fact tonight.
And that's why they call him the Battle Lord. He's usually not one to run away from a scrap, but Jay Hunter, oh my goodness.
Look at how quick Jay Hunter is on his feet.
Somebody that
showing his
size.
agility.
Oh my God!
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
Are you kidding me?
Somebody that size should not be able to do that.
Shooting star press from the Juggernaut. 115 kilograms. Running shooting star press only in APW.
Can we see the replay on that one, please?
Please play it twice.
Jay Hunter lays his feet. And the standing shooting star press. That's impressive.
We can talk about how impressive it is. Right now, Blake Curtis in control, choking Hunter on the ropes there.
I mean, I'd usually say to any big man, the advice is don't leave your feet. It looked like it worked for Jay Hunter, but Blake Curtis is in control. Maybe he should have stayed down.
I tell you right now, this Jay Hunter guy, he's been eating his Weet Bix He got a lot of spring in his step. He got a lot of strength. I don't think there is anyone, when this guy figures it out, there is no one in this game, in this world, that can stop this man.
Jay Hunter now going to work on Blake Curtis. I think Curtis has found his mismatch. Curtis trying really hard to try and get momentum back his way.
You can see the ring move on every shoulder tackle as well.
I mean, we're going to find out, what does Blake Curtis have? What does the Battle Lord go to when he doesn't have that overwhelming power advantage that he's used to?
Curtis.
Let's not count out. He's a very speedy individual. He's very athletic himself, Blake Curtis.
He is indeed, as Curtis try to put Jay Hunter upwards here for a suplex. Hunter blocks that one. Hunter says, I'll give it a suplex of my own. And Blake Curtis again, grimacing in pain, courtesy of the Juggernaut.
He's agonizing Blake Curtis. Oh my God! Top of the head on that German suplex.
Do you see the ring shaking?
2!
On both of those suplexes, I'm surprised the ring hasn't collapsed from that impact.
You're right. I was expecting the ring to collapse on that German suplex there, Von Creek.
And we have a great shot here. Blake Curtis's face telling the story here. Obviously bit off more than he can chew.
Hunter.
Oh!
Meets a super kick straight there by Curtis. Another one there by Curtis. As Hunter hits the mat hard. And Curtis now is going to say, I've had enough playing games. Straight to a quick cover here on the Juggernaut, and Hunter gets out.
Yeah, nothing pretty about that at all. Blake Curtis just grabbing the face of Jay Hunter and pushing him to the mat.
This is our main event here at APW Breakout 40. Blake Curtis defending the Breakout Championship against Jay Hunter.
And this is good strategy here. Like, how do you take this athletic big man down? You try to take the wind out of his sails. That's what Blake Curtis is doing right now. He's trying to make sure that his body is not getting the oxygen it needs to be as explosive as he is.
That's right. It's a great strategy from the Battle Lord. He's the Breakout Champion for a reason, and we're seeing it here.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, Blake Curtis is no slouch. He's in there with an absolute monster, but Blake Curtis, he's a bit of a monster himself.
That's right. And it really speaks to where Blake Curtis is. We've seen 4 other champions here tonight. Blake Curtis making number 5.
Oh, nice. Splash in the corner.
Really nice splash. Snapmare takedown.
What's he looking for?
And you talk about big men leaving their feet there, Von Creef. There you go.
That was air from Blake Curtis right there. You could have had someone crawl under him with how long he was up.
Juggernaut Jay Hunter in a bit of a pickle, as you will.
Blake Curtis.
The crowd is firmly behind the Juggernaut. I mean, how could you not be? I mean, if I can mark out a little bit, this guy is one of the coolest wrestlers I've ever seen.
Yeah, but cool isn't going to count for much when Blake Curtis has got you in that submission hold.
But how could you not be a fan, is what I'm saying. This blue chip athlete, this massive athletic specimen of humanity. I mean, he's getting humbled right now in a camel clutch.
And Blake Curtis, you saw, was bending the back there of Jay Hunter with that camel clutch there, DJ.
And maybe Blake thinks that he needs to be humbled a little bit. I mean, he hasn't been wrestling for that long, especially not compared to Curtis. I'm singing your praises, bro.
Here we go. Now this is vintage Blake Curtis.
Big man leaving his feet for the second time.
Whisper in the wind here, which is Blake Curtis' signature. Oh my. Whisper in the wind. And he got most of it on the Juggernaut Jay Hunter.
Caught him heel to the chin, but I don't think he got as much force as he wanted as Blake Curtis slowly crawls to the cover.
Quick cover here from the Breakout Champion. And Jay Hunter gets out. Let's have a look at that whisper in the wind. And you're right, DJ, how much he got? Didn't look like too much. As you said, looked like just a heel.
Bit off center, but he did get a near fall out of it. It was enough.
You've got to think if he can hit that move again and hit it flush, that's the end of this match for sure.
Again, trying to choke off the oxygen from Jay Hunter's bloodstream here, trying to slow him down, trying to put the beast to sleep.
This is smart wrestling. If anyone at home wants to know, how do you defeat someone the size of the Juggernaut?
Run.
This is how you do it.
Run. You don't defeat him, you run. Anyone watching at home thinks they can take on the Juggernaut, do not try. Please do not try that.
If anyone's watching at home thinks they can take on the Juggernaut, they should maybe see a therapist first and get checked out.
They should try out for the APW training school.
Oh, Curtis got dodged.
Oh, God!
drop kick puts Curtis into the corner there by the Juggernaut.
Power of that drop kick from the middle of the ring into the corner.
Guys, I'm running out of words for this dude. He's amazing.
Jay Hunter now got Curtis exactly where he wants him.
Parks Blake Curtis on the top rope there, trying to position him for something.
Blake Curtis on the top rope for a second time, but I don't think he wants to be there anymore.
No, he doesn't. Curtis in no man's land for the second time. Jay Hunter cops a punch to the face there, and Curtis again in a position. Oh my God!
No. Reinforce the ring! Oh my goodness!
Holy moly!
Who wants to be the one to say it? Let's see that again.
Our editor's got his work cut out for him. The impact so powerful that it knocked the ref down. Our poor ring.
I mean,
It's seen better days, that's what it's seen.
the ring has survived. I want to check the concrete under the posts. I feel like that might be cracked.
Shout out Mr. Norris, we're not paying for the repairs to the beams.
Both men get up, however the referee's down, which is a major concern for Jay Hunter.
He's down. I mean, can you blame him? The impact of that suplex has knocked him clean off his feet.
Oh!
What the hell? Who's that?
Who the hell
What
is
the
that?
hell?
Oh my God, I know who that guy is.
Who?
Oh my God, that fringe.
He's wearing a face mask. It can be hard to see.
Is that Conan O'Brien?
No.
Oh, that enziguri though.
I've seen that enziguri
I've
before.
seen that
Oh
enziguri
my God.
before myself.
Oh,
Spear! A man who looked very much like Conan O'Brien just jumped in the ring a few seconds ago. I don't know what his purpose is. I don't know where he came from.
here we go, quick cover by Curtis. He's gonna retain the belt. No, he's not.
The Juggernaut's still alive! It's still alive! 1 man, 2 men, 5 men, an entire army, an entire country, an entire universe is not enough to take down the Juggernaut!
Blake Curtis cannot believe that the masked hoodlum who did so much damage to Jay Hunter cannot keep down the Juggernaut.
The Battle Lord here, he needs to focus. If he takes his eyes off Jay Hunter for too long, he's going to pay for it.
Turn around!
Might be going quick choke slam here. New champion here. Jay Hunter in the cover. That's it.
What? What? That was 3! That was 3!
Ring the bell. That's it. What?
Breakout Heavyweight Champion, Jay Hunter!
Oh my! What the hell is going on?
The unbelievable has happened here tonight! What?
Hold on a minute. It's the referee.
The referee did call 2!
The referee reversing his decision.
The referee did call 2, that was right in front of him, and that's why I jumped up and said that was definitely 3.
Here we go.
The shoulder did leave the mat before his hand did. So this match will continue.
Well, controversial circumstances, but Battle Lord Blake Curtis.
That was the clearest 3 I've ever seen in my life, and it's not even hyperbole.
Jay Hunter almost got up. Here we go. Blake Curtis.
Fireman's carry.
He's had it up. There he goes. Straight down. Cradle shock. Blake Curtis retains the belt.
And that one was most definitely 3.
Still, the APW Breakout Heavyweight Champion.
I'm speechless, Michael.
I've been saying it all night. There is one person's opinion that matters, and it's the one in the stripes. He said it was 2. It must have been 2.
Hey, Conan O'Brien
Oh
just got
my
a ring.
God, it's Snake Nitro. I had a feeling it was the boss of Nos who was underneath the mask the entire time. The boss of Nos, Nate Nitro. Blake Curtis has become the most despised man in APW. Under controversial and dubious circumstances, Blake Curtis' 161-day reign continues here in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling.
Well, you did ask, where are Blake Curtis's friends? Where are Conflict Axiom? Question asked, question answered.
I mean, the answer is clear. Nate Nitro coming in to back up his boy. I'll tell you right now, 161 days as Breakout Champion, but Jay Hunter is still in the hunt. I'll tell you right now.
He looks a threat to every man, woman, and child in APW.
You did not beat Jay Hunter, you survived him.
We're here now from the APW Breakout Champion, Blake Curtis.
Blake Curtis narrowly missing a trip to the emergency room.
Oh, wow, and the NPCs here in the crowd really letting Blake Curtis know what they felt about that.
Because of the incompetent ref, the outcome is always going to be the same. But Lord Blake Curtis will forever be your breakout heavyweight champion. So, for those of you who didn't saw, I did shake Jay Hunter's hand.
What do you want to go
I respect that man more than anyone here. Because he had the balls to come face to face with me after my match, being the first ever breakout heavyweight champion by Chaos. He had the balls to get in the ring with me straight after a match, all fired up, ready to take him out. That's respect. Now, on the line of respect, there is one person I don't respect that's here. James Marshall acknowledged her, but I do not. Nova Nichols. Congratulations. You've officially pissed me off.
Oh, strong words from Blake Curtis. And Curtis putting Nova Nichols on notice.
Well, Nova Nichols wanted to be the breakout champion, and, well, pissing off the current champion is certainly a way to put yourself in the picture.
Your APW Breakout Heavyweight Champion!
What a night. What a breakout 40. What an adrenaline pro wrestling show. Sold out, standing room only.
It's been amazing. It's been great. We'll see you in 4 weeks' time for APW Battle to Survive 3. What a night. Blake Curtis, 161 days and counting as the APW Breakout Champion. What is Nova Nichols going to say in response?